This is my husband, Lubulwa Tony. And the local council chair people have come with us. A defense officer and his wife.
Many miles from Kampala, you'll find Sanzi in Buikwe district. A family that has been published all over media houses over the hazardous swarm of bees that ruthlessly attacked the home of Rachel Bironji and Dubura.
The bees were all over the home. The entire house was filled with swarms of bees. And the entire compound. At the rooftop also. I was terrified. I began to scream. I made an alarm. We had a loud alarm back home and we wondered what was going on. They were only at our home, yet we are surrounded by neighbors. We ran out of the home at around 2 in the morning. And because the alarm was so loud, people came to rush to his rescue. And so they began doing sorcery with the kinds of going to witch doctors. So when I went to the banana plantation, the bees ran after me. I took the children I went to a banana plantation and also took the children in a thicket. Because I'm a leader, or you people come and be with me, come and stay with me. Let us put heads together. Let us put heads together so that these bees can go away from the home. But this gentleman refused. I decided to take the children. However, because the bees kept on becoming many and many, they ended up sleeping in banana plantation. But the bees did not cease. We were terrified. I called my husband. I told my husband that the bees had made hives all over the home, and but other media houses had put us in their news.
Mukyala wange nankubira essimu n'aŋŋamba ewange wagguddewo eggana ly'enjuki ennyingi.
My wife called to tell me that many hives of bees were all over the house.
Nadduka bukubiriye n'enzira ewaka.
I rushed to go home.
Ngenda otuuka ewaka nga famire yange teriiwo.
By the time I reached home, my family members were not anywhere to be seen.
Naye ennyumba yange yonna yeetoolodde enjuki.
But my entire house was filled with beehives and bees.
Ab'amangu bampita ne bampa amagezi.
So people called me immediately to give me advice.
Ne baŋŋamba kaakati tugende tusooke mu baseeka.
They told me to go to the sheikhs.
Nagenda.
And I went there.
Naye baseeka balemererwa.
They tried their best in vain.
Bennyini baŋŋamba bino bitulemye.
And they told me, no, this we cannot manage. But that sheikh was using a Quran. So when they made that dua and there wasn't any change, I said, now I give up, I surrender. Clan members summoned me. They told me to go to the witch doctors because this was demonic. We went and did all the witchcraft. But the bees never ceased. I followed the advice of the family members. They told me a lot. But I lost money.
Both the mighty and the weak, the young and the old, were fear-stricken by this tragedy. Who could save the world where the great men bow to the fate of nature?
I told them I tried my duas, but I failed. But they told me, you're not the last stop. We shall go to Brother Ronnie Makabai. In case he fails, then we shall have to give up. We will have nothing to do. And then we made our way to Holycity in Tebe. were able to meet the man of God. He prayed for us. It was on Thursday last week. Then he equipped us with the Holy Salt and also equipped us with the holy water. Told us to go back home. And he advised us that in prayer we would mention that hosts of heaven take over this home, and we did it in prayer. Wherever we were sprinkling that holy water and the holy salt, the beehives began to drop on the floor. And then we mixed the holy salt with the holy water. We sprinkled all over the house. The bees began to die. The hives fell on the ground, and we swept them away. They even came out from their hiding places. They fell down. They began to die. I thought the holy water was a joke. When they began sprinkling the holy water all over the home, the bees began to die. At that time I had run away from them, but I had to return. I looked at the way the bees were dying in numbers. And then all of the village came to look on. We had become a laughing stock, but instead people began to be amazed. They began to wonder who Brother Ronnie Makabai is. We told them that Brother Ronnie Makabai is at Holycity. They had never seen such a wonder. They thought they would never go away. Until this day they come to see how the bees left. The entire week we were sleeping at our neighborhood outside the house. But today we are very happy.
Imagine your house is surrounded by bees everywhere. When the sheikhs prayed, they didn't see results. Not because they have no power. They are also God's representatives. But just different offices. There is an office they have which I can't also do. So God assigns us differently. So it doesn't mean that I have power, but it's my assignment to frustrate the works of the devil and cause manifest of the glory of God. All those who are disturbed over there on your villages, and they see there's something disturbing us, we have this challenge, we have that, we have the anointing to remove it.